picture of the thing. But here we go. Raptors GT, sorry, thank you very much for the follow there. BB Viper, way! Welcome to the Barbarian Horde. So I know BB Viper is also streaming for Highly Rated. If you haven't already, I will be updating my auto host list to include her. She puts out some solid gears content, does some elos and that herself. Absolute legend. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight, Viper, as you join us. Round 1, map 1 of tonight's Barbarian battles. The brackets are up, everything is done. And that's your lot. But right, you warm up your hands. The Queen's in the corner like two slaps, did you say? Oh, you fucker. Oh, you fucker. Right, it's early in the night. It's early in the night. It's not best of 1. If you look again at maps, it is best of 3. And then you check the tournaments. Zahil, can you check your DMs, please, bro?
Did you check your message?
The first ring starting already. So we have got the weapon swaps we've got. The weapon swaps that we've got is we've got basically everything, all the heavy weapons are banned. Right, so all heavy weapons are banned. And that's going to do it. So teams are getting set up. Let's go underway. I'm trying to. Your slaps have sort of shook me a little bit. I always get a little bit flustered around things. Rusty says, "Who were they playing?"
Mr. Highlights and Toddy.
Rusty, you're playing Mr. Highlights and Totty. I'm just trying to get this all caught up as quickly as possible. I do apologise, guys. I will get to some proper casting on the map 2. I do owe Rob Arctic one map of proper casting, which I'm going to do for map 2. So Espica says his opponents aren't showing. Who's his opponent? Espica. He says they're not showing, so he must have. If someone's partner doesn't show, get me in. Fortins and Reels.
Yeah.
They're both online, but they're not responding. I'll message now. Fucking hell. Try this. It's always the first round. The first round's just always shaky. Transfer.
This ring is going to be a nightmare.
Right, so we're underway. So the maps. There's maps. We've got this. I think we're all about underway. Like we're all about underway. Right. Let's just. There's people not showing. So is it another thing? Oh wait, so Hale has been very nice enough to sort that out on that end. I want to go smoke the rest of my joint as well. Boss Pains 1. There's no way he's done 2 maps in that time. Seriously? Do you know what I'm saying? He won like I full on believe it, mate. I just
Oh, he's the one who didn't want to play.
he didn't want to play him, bro. Is that what's happening? That's the way.
Should I put the channel button?
Get all the channel points active. We won't bet on map 1. We'll let map 1 play out before any betting is available. As I say, let it play out. Tensions are getting done by Reefs and Statics here, to be fair. The Statics picks up a double kill and moves on very swiftly. He says they're done, they're being done. So just yet, put them out. Right, Denial, Disturbed out to Pains and Little Bouncers. So we'll be moving on there to the first round of 16 game. I think Zahil has been very kind to jump backwards in the bracket and play against Brazil and Jimmy B. Again, I need to be a bit more clear with the sign. I think, because I said like reply or DM your duo, and what I meant was like your two people, and then some people have like added like just their mate, and they went, oh, that was me signing up. Do you know what I mean? And I can get the sort of confusion on it. It's on me. It's on me. I'll be clearer in the future. But guys, I am gonna go smoke my joint. So do enjoy the rest of map 1 between these guys, and we will get channel point bettings available on the next one. That's what people asked about the channel points earlier. Where is everything? Yeah, there was people asking about them, and we'll get the channel points betting going on map 2 as well. I'm gonna go smoke the rest of my joint, and I'll leave you with these guys now. Oh, you've precision. I've seen that as well, mate. I did see it. It's on my phone in front of me. A question. Let me smoke my joint, and then I'll think of a good question while I'm over there. Yeah, I know it's there, mate, because I've got my stream manager up in front of me, and that shows me all the channel point redemptions, everything like in front of me. So if you just bear with me, bro, I'll get right to it. We're 22 followers away from 1,000. I was going to say 300. From 1,000, guys. So if you don't already, hit that follow button. Show your support for the stream, because it is hugely, hugely appreciated. A key part of Reefs needs to remember here is holding a drop shot doesn't stop it respawning. Right? It still will respawn because it's after pickup. It's not after use. Comp settings. Right, be right back, guys. There we go. Mysteria. I will get onto that for you now, Enigma. If Mysteria hasn't shown, I will DM her now. Rusty says his guy hasn't answered. I haven't had an answer. They haven't answered. Advancer Spicker. Who did we say Rusty's was playing? Advancer Spicker. Then Totty. I will write them. Right, Enigma's got his invite. Right, thank you very much, Mysteria, for keeping on top of that. I hate no showing people. I'll message Totty now, Rusty, if you're watching.
First map went to Swarm.
First map went to Swamp. So that was Stacks and the Reefs and Mares out on top. They did have the lead. Cougars is saying yo, bro. So Cougars is saying the same. His opponents haven't turned up. Who's his opponent? Multiplier 1.2 to 1. If you win, if you lose your channel points, go down the fucking drain. Oh, I need a drink. Right, I've messaged Dario. Cougar says he's in his lobby, but Dario's partner isn't there. Would you rather? Would you rather?
They're supposed to ask you, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to ask me. Would you rather? If you're redeeming it, you're supposed to ask me a would you rather question.
And you have to answer truthfully.
And I will answer truthfully. That's the game. How the game of would you rather works. But here we go. Did we get the bet up?
I'm working on it.
Statics versus tensions. We can get there. And add for you precision. For everyone who's unaware, roast a viewer. You pick a viewer as well for that. The way the questions work, we have a little leaderboard going on for the quiz. So after every 10 Barbarian battles, whoever's top of the leaderboard in the quiz, you get 10 points per question. We'll win £10. Precision redeemed. Ask a question, and here is the question now. First one to type the answer in the chat gets to win it. And I need whoever redeemed would you rather. I need your would you rather. Would you rather become a pro at Gears or never play it again? That's a fairly easy one. I'd take be a pro.
You start light on that, and then when the night progresses, it comes to anal and shit.
Yeah. Like, would you rather put a toothpick under your big toe and kick a wall, or have your little fingernail ripped off? Get inventive with it, man. Get inventive with it. But anyway, to Precision's question. Make your face cam smaller so we can see Swarm's second person. No problem. Do that for you now. There you go. I pick who I can vote the best. Be reals. Right, so who was playing Be Reals and Fortins? Was that Rusty? Yeah.
Yeah. No. That's bigger.
Right, Advanced Cougars.
Yeah.
Advanced Cougars and Advanced Rusty. Right, the question. Which actor, who was also the mayor of Quahog, played Batman in the original Batman TV series?
From 1960s.
From the 1960s, if you want to get really specific. So you're advanced Rusty and Rusty's and Cougars. Advance both of those guys. Advanced. So I think we're past the no showing point. Roast a viewer. I don't. We're looking at.
Can you pick one?
Yeah, he said pick. He said pick. He said pick. He said pick. Note. What can you say about the one and only Noto? Hey? Excellent player. Terrible teammate. Complete and utter fucking wanker is what I heard. Has himself a lovely girlfriend who rumours say he's never met. But I mean, he does his 1v1s and he manages to get a partner for the 2v2s, he drops bombs and then you roast a 4v4 and he's nowhere to be seen. It's one of those things. Lovely guy, just apparently not good when it comes to meeting people or playing in a team. What else can you say? And that'll do for notice early in there. Just have just a gentle roast. Don't take it too seriously. We'll have a few drinks and then we'll get proper into it. So that's that. We're up to date with the question. We've done ad. We've done the would you rather. Right, we're up to date on everything there. Everyone who's been no-showed has been advanced. And right, I think we can relax now. I think we can relax. Did we get the bet up?
Yeah.
I didn't see the bet go up. Nobody bet. They might not want to bet on it. The brackets are being updated. If you've been advanced, then you will be advanced, and if you're not, then you can do it. And you need to tell me your scores if you win anyway, so I can see who gets advanced where. There's already 4 games have come to the climax already. 3 via no-show, 1 via what I'd imagine is a very quick game, if denial is to be believed. As the boys seem to do, it's a lot closer on map 2, but as I say that, Arif takes out tensions, Vicious takes out statics. Remember, every single weapon is usable in this tournament. Every single weapon on the map, minus once the swaps are done. As you see, that Vision with a very comfortable kill on Arif's made him look like a bit of a mug there. As you see, he's getting 30 odd points on the thing. He'll bring the map somewhere near closer. Only getting 1 chance per map, but it is best of 3. But it doesn't help you when you're already 1-0 down. Talks had a crash with his connection.
You've already advanced it.
Yeah, I can't. Like people not like I messaged you 7 minutes ago saying like your opponents are waiting on you, and you already haven't responded to your opponents for 10 minutes, and then you don't respond to me for 5-6 minutes, and it's like, well, now you. Like now thinking, it's like, oh, but my mate had a problem with his connection. Why didn't you just say that? And then I could have said that to the other team. Just give it a minute. The guy's restarting, or he's doing whatever. If you don't tell me, then I can't do anything. I'm just instantly going to fucking to disqualify you, man. You need to speak up. If you see a message from me when you know you're supposed to play in these tournaments, that's the way it goes. Essentially, the boys are looking good on map 2. I think Statics was getting a little lippy after winning the first map. A little lippy, as can be expected from the young Stat. As Arif hits a peach of a drop shot, looking at 2v1 versus tensions. Now should be able to close this out. Arif hits a double kill. Well played to him. And it's 1-2-5 plays 1-2-5 as the COG team take the ring again. Control a very interesting game mode.
How do you think it works in 2v2s?
And it's essentially like King of the Hill, isn't it? But everyone's used to playing like shotgun, snub, smoke only, and they used to sort of cap in the ring and then moving out the move and stuff. So like it works differently. Like it just opens the dynamic anyway. Plus we're playing maps that people aren't used to playing. Because I kept doing nominations and people would nominate like a big list of maps. I had a big list, like 13 maps all nominated, and it was always the same. People just refused to play like outside of District, Asylum, Training Grounds, and like Foundation. Like if people just didn't want to play the maps, like you don't want to play them. And it's like we've got to test these maps out. I've got to give them a go. 7 respawn time is 7. 1 hour game. Fergs says he won. Fergs and Zennies. It does look like the boys have come to play now. They're holding this ring down. Statics has a T-bow in hand. He's holding a nice little flank as Arifs is looking to make a play, getting chased down by tensions. What an absolute corker of a shot from Statics. Just an absolute split second to land the torque bow as tensions went rolling by. And his body just kept rolling, but it was in small meaty chunks. As the fight continues, Statics now with a drop shot in hand, looking for tension, hits him. Statics looking really strong here. With this ring will pretty much bring them close to winning. Overshoots the second Statics. No. Well, it's close, but the boys are starting to come away with it. They were really dominant on map 1 on Foundation. And next round we're going to see not only a Barbarian battles first, but I think is what could be a first at full stop is we're going to see Bahanu. Thanks to Denial, we're going to see Bahanu posted up and see how this playing. Espica So Ferg's, he's advanced. We're getting down to it. Like, no, Dario's expecting me to play. It's like, you have to ask them now. Like, they've been advanced and they've waited for you. Like, I can't just think, oh, now we're here, now we're ready to play. Like, you know what time the tournament starts, guys. You don't do it on a Sunday with the EGL, do you know what I mean? You're here when the EGL's ready to start, because you know you'll get no-showed. I know this is a community tournament, right, but like, you still have to respect people's time and what they're trying to do. Do you know what I mean? So, it's the way the fucking cookie crumbles, man. What would people say that some of the rings are too big, so they're constantly stalemated? I think that's a very good question, Wooly, and all I can say back to that, mate, is if you watch today, and then if you watch last week's 4v4 control tournament, and Matt Drenlin's coming on Saturday, you very rarely see it happen, mate. Like, it doesn't really seem to happen. There is the odd ring that has like these little spots that you can get in that sort of break the ring. Like, but you have to stay there to keep like the ring broken. Like this one on winch, but then like it just forces your positioning. So one guy out the ring is going to have to come looking for you, or two anyway, and it forces a fight somewhere. Or if you're in a 4v4 situation, it allows you to slow the ring down. Do you know what I mean? It allows you to slow the ring down, like maybe get your team up off spawn, get them together, like and then mount a push somewhere. But even in these situations where you have these, like, I think being labelled like cheese spots, like where you've got these spots where you can stand. Like from my point of view, even if you are standing and the other team knows, like so they're either going to come kill you or your team's going to get together and mount a push anyway. So it's going to be very very small spaces of time that these things actually affect anything. When it's teams of either equal level or like good teams playing, like obviously you could have a thing. So other than that, I like the game. I very much enjoyed watching your comp last week. Oh, thank you very much. I see you've got a little Barbarian sub badge there as well. Hugely appreciated on that one. But yeah, I do sort of have to agree there. I expected them to maybe sort of utilise. There's a team kill from Statics. I expected them to maybe utilise different sections of maps and stuff. But the fact that the fact that they've literally just kept the rotations the exact same as KOF, it's a bit lazy. Like I'm not gonna debate that one. I do agree there. It is a little bit lazy. Statics fairly consistent with the talk board. Does miss a bit of a sitter there. Oh, excuse me. And so, guys, as you can see, Specky and Movements, they have their little Barbarian for subbing. Any subs you do receive, well, I receive a shot and a slap for a sub, and any subs at the minute, any money I'm making from the stream and whatnot is literally just going back into prize pools, as I'm constantly seeking investors and stuff to keep this going and get it bigger. No shot tonight, mate. Lol. No shot. Have you missed channel points? Queen will double check them. It should be on there. There's always shots. I've already had two. I was owed two. Raptor and I think Andy the Fight were very kind enough to gift some subs for me. And this is huge for Vision to close the round out, to close the map out. Series 1 of the day. We are going to see a tiebreaker.
Oh, really?
Series 1 of the day. We are going to see a tiebreaker. Stat very confident after map 1. Very close map 2. We'll have to see. Didn't know the rotation, says Statics.
Is everyone in now?
Right, yeah, they're all in. They're ready to play. So let's get 2 minute bet up. Tiebreaker map. I was gonna reply with some snipe, but it's just not classy. Just leave it to it.
Keep it classy.
Keep it classy, man. People aren't happy because it's not shotgun, Nasher, pistol only. It's like, the game's not shotgun, Nasher only. There's like fucking 17, 20 weapons on the game in total. If you're playing Gears and like you don't know how to stay away from a sniper or a drop shot, you probably want to give you fucking head a wobble, to be fair. Play escalation fucking constantly. Don't see people running around on escalation with just a pistol, shotgun and smoke, do you? Like fucking hell, man. Or any other game mode. No. In the game mode we invented ourselves, that is the best way to do it. Like, it might be for KOF. I'm trying out things. I'm seeing what's happening, and I'm doing basically what I want to do. It's my fucking money. When you're putting up your own fucking money for tournaments, you can do what you want.
Yeah, it's whatever you want to look at. You want to see people be shit with drop shots, so.
Do I change the boot to the drop? At the end of the day, the only major power weapon still left in these battles is the drop shot. In terms, yeah, but like you can hear a talk, but take cover. The only major power weapon is a drop shot. A drop shot isn't that hard to avoid. Like, it's really not that hard to avoid. It takes skill to use it. Andy has dropped in with a tier sub. A tier sub to Crimson's. Sat there chilling. Slap shot. What's good, Andy? Hitting big. He's got his sword and everything now, Andy. Is it whoop, whoop? He's got his sword and that. But that will be a slap shot. Andy's starting it off. Channel points are available, guys. Nobody's doing. And betting is available. That's about to end. Tiebreaker map.
No one's betting?
Nobody's betting. Nobody fancies it. Chicken. Did you just say? Did you just call every viewer a chicken? Talks. I've already explained this. If you're gonna come in and be thinking, right? I got messaged off Cougars, right? 15 minutes after the tournament start time. I then messaged Dario. After 5 minutes, I then gave Cougars the win from no reply from Dario. Dario then messaged me 2 minutes after that, right, and says that you are here. Can we still play? I said, if Cougars is willing to, that is fine. Otherwise, I have advanced them. Right? 20 minutes after the scheduled timer is unacceptable. Like, it's just not. Right? I've already spoken about this in DMs. I can't make it more clear. Next week, I'm going to have clear, very clear no-show rules, because this seems to be a recurring issue for some people. So as of next week, we'll have very, very clear no-show rules. It's 1 round to win the map, yeah. Anyway, Slapshot, Lance Queen. Come over here for Andy to fight. Possibly he is the top gifter. Top gifter. Top gifter.
So we have to make it really good then.
No, not make it. No.
For Andy.
No. For Andy.
For Andy.
Oh, you fucker! That was my eye. Please look where you're swinging.
I'm closing my eyes.
Ah.
Sorry.
Ah.
All right.
Yeah, but it's the eye.
Yeah, but
It's not even that painful. It's just like now, like rapid blinking, and my eye starts watering. Shot. Anyway, nice one. However, that went down the side of my mouth.
Now you can't even find your mouth because you got hit.
Because I'm missing an eye. I'm looking now, Crisis. I'm looking now. You've messaged me. I know. I can see. People light up my DMs, man. People light up my DMs, like my Xbox DMs. Right, one message. It's a question mark. Can I say hello to your friend Giatano Catrona, please, in your stream? Of course I can. Giatano Catrona, hope you're well. Thank you very much for tuning in. Friend of Crisis, nice to see you. We won versus Brazil. Yeah, so you're just in your normal spot. You're just in your normal spot, Bipod, so that changes nothing. He's just sat there because Zahil offered to give up his bye, but then won anyway. So you're just in your normal spot. Thank you very much for doing that, guys. There has been a bit of a nightmare this week, and I am, as I've just said there about talks and stuff, I'm gonna have very clear no-show rules next week as well because it seems to be an issue. And not talks, not Cougars didn't join. You didn't win. You guys didn't join after 20 minutes. You guys weren't there. You weren't there after 20 minutes, right? That's what's happened, right? But next week, as I said, we're having very clear no-show rules because there seems to be some issues surrounding this and what the crack is. And let me just say here, Visions and Tensions are actually winning. Overconfident Statics could be the issue here. As the Reefs hits a beast of a hit, Statics is there in the save. Can Statics save the game? Let's see. Fuck. Right, cool. So they're all on. Are all of them on there and stuff? Right, everyone's advanced. Zahil's already advanced.
Zahil versus a speaker.
In the next round.
They said they just won.
Yeah, because they give up their bye to play someone who there was a mistake with signing up.
Alright, but
and then they won.
Alright.
So that they're just in their normal game now.
Oh, that's good.
They're not random teams, mate. I allowed everyone to sign up with their actual teammates today. But it would be Demise, the Golden Boy, God Cause, claims he won 2-0. Just going to have to check with the other team because he's a lying little Torag. Can I stream the Aspica match? I can if you don't mind waiting. Is a hail, Matt Drenlin? Oh, he'll be streaming it, won't he? Is Matt Drenlin not streaming it, Crisis? It's his game. He may be streaming that himself.
Yeah, we don't need to have 2 streamers on the same time.
I don't know if Matt isn't streaming, I'll jump in and stream it. Are you not streaming? No bother. Yeah, if you don't mind waiting, lads, I'll come stream that next. That'll be a Spica and Mind Blank Movements.
Yeah.
Movements versus Zahil and Bipod. It will be a good game. The Master of Ranked and Zahil the Snail.
After looking at the entire 4v4 escalation tournament, like movements stood out with Warrior and Pains.
What's that? Sorry.
After doing all the highlights, movement and Warrior and Pains stood out.
Yeah, movements. He was on that team who went up against. Wasn't that Saitama in that? In the 4v4 escalation tournament, and he was going fucking off.
Crazy.
Like he was fucking murdering people. So yeah, that will be a good game.
I have movements in a whole different light now.
Like, I thought this guy was terrible, and then I did and then I did a highlight video on him, and now he's not so terrible. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Zahil, he's a good player to win me. Because if you've seen earlier, because I'm catching up on. Well, I say I'm catching up. Maya Lancequin is she's catching up on like the highlights from the weeks and my scrims and stuff. Reacts says Cougars win. I'm guessing so. Is that who was playing? Reacts versus Cougars, right? Cougars won. Reacts says Bahanu is. It says nice game on Bahanu. I'm not sure if that's serious.
I think that it would be a good map.
I've always said the problem is with Bahanu. The problem is the map is too big and wide. Like if you just brought the spawns closer together and then brought the outside of the map inwards, the layout, like in the way it is and the lighting and everything is brilliant. This is 1-1. This is tiebreaker map. So and then I'm going to jump over to the Master of Ranked and Snail versus no, it's not. This is again solemnness because you're playing it and you're looking at it in the sense of the way it's played. There's no covers. Yes, there's no covers because the map is so wide. But if you imagine the middle area, the top area where there is covers, and the left area where there's again plenty of covers and there's the tunnels, if you brought them inwards and took away those big fucking sections in the middle that are just open, and did the same with the spawns, took those corridors away, that's what I'm saying, and brought it all inwards, just made it more compact. It's already got the lighting, the layout, like it's got it there. Like you can only, like if you look at an overhead of the map, you will see what I'm talking about. Yeah, if you look at an overhead of the map and how it's laid out, you will see exactly what I'm talking about. Do you know what I mean? No, because it's not. It's got like the thing, mate. It's too big. This is the problem. Like it's too big. The issue isn't the layout in terms of covers. Because in the areas where the weapons are, there is covers and there is stuff to go on. Do you know what I mean? The problem is the maps, the two, like it's too big. It's got these big fucking open corridors. Whisper says he won. Is that against Toby? Did Toby draw pins?
No, Whispers played White Boy.
I played White Boy. Sorry, that's the other side. I was going to say the other team.
I believe that.
I was just going to say. Imagine like Toby drew pins and then drew the redraw. He drew some of his friends who he knows and must be like, Bosh. Like, yeah, we can beat these guys and then like get rounded by them anyway.
I was hoping they would run into each other. The TSU versus TSU.
That would have been a good one, yeah. But here we go. Vision and Tensions looking to turn this round here. As the time is ticking away, 20 points left available to Reefs. Oh my God, Tensions. There's a chance, but this is the thing. The ring is getting capped. The ring is getting points.
He needs to get in there.
You need to touch it. And Reefs is behind him. Ooh,
Woo!
Big kill. Meat shield. That'll do that. Couple of pistol bullets in there to get the damage done.
Where's his teammate?
Teammate, I think they already may know that next is coming. I think Vision is already up there. The ring's about to change. Shock grenades being picked. It's an opportunity to block a corridor. So yeah, Vision is already up there. Tensions is looking for the side snipe angle. Oh, Tensions with an absolute masterclass in sniping. Looking for a Reefs. Will block it with that shock. 100% is going to block that way. Yeah, nades in the water. Yeah, I can get that, mate. Like, you can see the nades in the water. But, like, nades are fucking problematic anyway sometimes. Like, sometimes someone throws a grenade at you and you don't even hear it landing, beep and shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's one of them, man. Like, oh, not just yet, bro. Don't be inviting just yet. This is happening now. We're going down the wire. Seconds left, points left to gather as Statics is hitting the kills, wanting to prove that his arrogance was correct. Because right now, if he loses, he'll look a bit silly. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen. It looks like Tensions is trying to get around. The boy's not with much chance. 5 seconds left on the clock. 3. There's a touch. They found a spot. This is what I'm saying. They found one of these weird little spots, but a Reefs has had to play out. Now Statics has had to play out. Now no one's getting any points. They're going for the kills. Like, this is what I was saying. They've got the kills, drop back, get the 2 seconds, and bosh. Right? That's how it is done. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, mate. So there's already situations where the nades are fucked anyway. So what's the difference in not fucking being able to fucking see them because of water? Yeah, I will, mate. This match has just finished. Advanced Reefs and Statics. Someone send me an invite, please. Sahil, Matrenlin, a speaker. You got it done there, boys. A solid game. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. As let's load out with the Master of Ranked himself. Self-proclaimed Master of Ranked. Looking to make his mark in the arena for the 2nd week in a row. Had a good run last week in the 4v4. Here we go. Zahil and Bipod looking to close the ring out. Ooh, a Spicker gets caught. Cut off by a train. You can break that from the other side of the train for relatively free. Bipod looking like he's going for a 2v1. Has dropped back. Movement's narrow corridor against the drop shot. Has the sniper in hand. He'll pay for that. As looks for the 2nd kill. 2nd one not so good, but if they pay attention, a sniper has been dropped by Movement. And Bipod holds his shot nicely, tracks him and drops him. There we go. So nobody picked up the sniper off the rebound. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Nobody wants to bet this evening, it would seem. Everyone's just here to enjoy the show. Let's see. This is final round of 16 gameplay. Before we move on to the quarterfinals, I haven't checked the bracket recently myself. I could do with getting it up, to be fair. Someone put the command bracket, exclamation mark bracket in the chat, please. So we can have a look who is still going on. It's all going down. So our only quarterfinalist so far is Cougars and Dragons. So that's decent. It's decent. Everyone's doing it. So who's Demise up against? He's already in round 2 as well, isn't he? We're waiting for 2 games. So Toomey versus Banged. And then the PC guys. And then Noto's game. So just have to wait to see. Can't imagine them taking much longer. Mr. Bedtorius, as I say, it's just jumping in the chat. We won. Nice to see you, Matt. As they've advanced. Because everyone's waiting for the games now. It's just the round 1 game's already done. So there should be very little delay now for the rest of the tournament. This should just be fairly swift, fairly quick. And Bipod is the one now putting on an educational lesson with the sniper rifle. We've seen some very good sniping today. And the drop shot's been very questionable, right? I've seen some good drop shots. No problem, Raptor. Thanks for letting us know, buddy. Thank you very much for playing. Once again, thank you very much to all of you every single week. You'll come out and play. Give it your all. Throw down in the arena. In the arena. The only place in the entire of Gears community you will find where all are equal and all are welcome. platform, region, anything, input method, everyone is welcome and everyone is equal every single week till you lose. Then you shit. Extreme Killers. Wait, hello. Hello, hola, hey. Guten Tag. Guten Tag. Good morning, isn't it?
Yeah, that's good day. You want to say guten Abend?
Yeah, guten Abend. Hello to you. I'm good, my friend. You're joining us on the Wednesday evening. Barbarian Battles Week 7, round of 16 gameplay. One of the EU and Gear's biggest streamers currently playing. Kinsey, if you just check the bracket, you should see your advances. Kinsey, you were with Whispers, wasn't he? So they have their game. Toby Campbell says we won.
Yeah, they're with God, Course and Enigma.
They are playing God Cause and Enigma. Because you've just put TSU on the bracket, not the names, that's why. God Cause and Enigma is who you're up against, Kinsey, if you look on the bracket. Toby Campbell says we won at Pinsdale, Bossman. I believe you, mate. I believe you. Toby Campbell says he's through. So we're only waiting on one now. One round, one game. That's Tooney and Bang.
Could be a good game. That's why it's taking so long. Like a close
It could
game.
be. It very, very much could be. So, yeah, this doesn't update in front of me. When you update it, I have to refresh.
No, you have to put up a new link.
I'd have to change the link every time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There we go.
No problem. So if I refresh that now, it's not the same, no. Well, that's weird.
What do you mean?
Staying out. So we're only one game still underway. Everyone else is done and dusted.
Clean shot.
And just see, 22 followers away from 1,000 is ridiculous.
Cool.
It's actually ridiculous. Thanks so much for the support, guys. Thank you very much to everyone who turns out, as I say, these weeks, every week to play. There's a few people in here who haven't missed a tournament yet. There's a few who haven't missed a single tournament, which is brilliant to see. To you, the players. I think we'll get a beer. Nobody's betting as of yet. Do people just think these games are too close?
Maybe.
I think that's what it is.
It's impossible to sort of know, so.
Oh my god, Zahale just tried to blind fire him. Movements has killed Bipod. Ispica has the pressure. Zahale has the composure. And now Zahale will go down and drop the sniper on the wall. If he's seen it, it could be costly. As the two of them have to come across that way. And rotate back around. I'll have to see. As Bipod now has that sniper that was dropped by his teammate thanks to a drop shot. There's teamwork there. Bipod not so much sure he was aiming for the head there, just looking to get the damage in, knowing that Zahale has his cross. And then shot at what we assume was an attempt at movements, but was very much a wall. Yeah, Bipod clearly struggling with the sniper rifle. So we'll switch over to Zahale as he goes down. Luckily gets saved by Zahale. Well, when you look at this, this is they're equal on eliminations here, Zahale and Bipod, but I feel one person is definitely doing more actual killing. But that's just one fat streamer's opinion. Oh, excuse me, massive bleh. As it continues, movements opposite to take the sniper again. Not a good ring here, both of their team pinned in a corner. Ispica has an absolute dirty flank there. Wonderfully played. Bipod holds his composure there, stepping up his game. Maybe he's not happy about me basically saying that he's getting carried. There's a flashbang into nowhere. Is this drop shot here? No. A master ranked can do it against the ranked stacks. Can he do it here? He's holding his ground well against a Spicker. And movements. I think it's a good team. It's a good matchup. People wanted to see this. By people we mean Crisis. He wanted to see this.
He's good friends with the Spicker movements.
Is he good friends with them? I don't know too much about sort of people's social circles. I just know more like sort of the region that they're from. And you always hate to want to go down that conversation route, don't you? Like, he's Italian. Surely you know him. Like, do you know what I mean? Or like, he's German. Surely you know him. Like, not necessarily. Like, yeah, all that armor. Like I start talking to someone and like, especially when it's happened like a few times, I start talking to someone and I'm like, right, cool, yeah. And they're like, oh, you're from Middlesbrough, and they're like, I don't know where it is. It's like it's just down the road from Newcastle. And they're like, oh, I've been to Newcastle. Like, right. Do Very Hunter.
Very Hunter.
Yeah, Hunters is that, I think. Hagaromo is.
Is it an X instead of an A?
There's an X in there somewhere, yeah. It's there. It is. Hunter's already there, mate. Look, I love it, guys. I love the way the community comes together and just helps each other. It's brilliant. But no, anyway. So to the story. So they do it and they go, "Oh, you're from Middlesbrough." I'm like, "Oh, I don't know where Middlesbrough is." And I'm like, "Oh, Newcastle." And like, "Oh, I've been to Newcastle." And I'm like, "Right." Like, I met this guy and he was called like, I don't know, Fred. Do you know him? Fucking. Not only did I say that I'm from a town that's not Newcastle, right? Newcastle's got a population of how many fucking 1,000 people? So on the few times I've actually been there, on what basis are you assuming that I'm Fred? Well, you're from England, aren't you? England's a big place. It's a fucking large place.
When I went
The hair out on the path. Snow comes down and confuses them, doesn't it?
Did you see the beautiful spring flowers? They were just like crushed by the snow. It's terrible.
So they come down from hibernation and it snowed again. So all the channel points on now?
Yeah.
That's good. Here we go. This will be a strange one. Bahana, it will be a strange one. People seem nervous about playing it, that's the thing. But again, it depends on where the rings work and where the spawn. So now this is what I'm saying. Now look at this, right? Look at the way it's laid out at the top right of your screens, right? Imagine bring the spawns in. Map down, get rid of some of these weird little covers. Like, who said there's not enough covers? Like, look at the overlay. There's fuckload of cover. Like, they just need to tighten it all. Bring it all in. Make the map smaller. Well, here we go. Plenty of opportunity for secret mans and sneakies. Going to be a lot of wall fighting on this original here. Bipod T-bow in hand. Zahil gets the kill. Let's switch over to Bipod with the torque bow. As Zahil takes down a Spicker. These are looking for a quarter-final spot themselves here, aren't they, at this point? Oh. What is happening with Toomey and Banged? How is that not over? I'm trying to chase that up now. I'm going to message Bang to see if find out what's happening. Unless they're having like the closest games ever, because we're like 5 maps in. So he may be able to switch over their round of 16 game, to be fair. Just ended 2-1.
Right.
Just ended 2-1. And here we go, bipod.
Sorry we missed that game, it was that close.
I know, we picked a close one. We had a tiebreaker map and it went down to like 10 points in it on the last map, so. Toomey's definitely got the potential to go fine. Like, he plays a lot of gears. I think up until recently he was still fairly slept on as well. Like, and then he made the grand final with Maradona. Now Maradona plus Pele.
And now people don't sleep on him anyway.
I don't think you can now. I have to see. There's up. Drop shot in play. Bipod seems to be very heavy on the power weapon side of things. I suppose. What the fuck happened there? He was just chilling, and then a body just went flying past him. It's like, what? Bipod getting it absolutely done for his team here. Looking to open up this early lead. Has what been close so far. Movements has opted for a really wide rotation to get the ball talk. A Spicker coming from the other way, so they're looking to more pinch Bipod here, but Zahil is in support, so there's an opportunity. An opportunity is a knock-in. Boys have got the break, they've played in. Bipod going to back up Zahil. The Spicker takes out Zahil, so now Bipod faces 2-1, but a Spicker picks up the double kill, and that will bring his team.
So what do you like the map then?
Why do I like this map?
Do you like it? How do you like it?
Yeah, I like this map. I just think it's too big.
Yeah, but you can't keep saying like, ooh, just make it smaller. This is
Yeah.
the size. What game modes is it good for? What game modes isn't it good for?
It's good for any game mode, it's just a bit big. Like, that's it. It's literally the only issue, but what happens is people do it and they play it and they're like, this map's massive, I hate this map. Or I think, it may have been Bipod or someone earlier said there's no covers on the map. There's literally covers fucking everywhere.
I really like Gridiron on this map.
Gridiron on this map is really good, yeah. Gridiron's really good on this map. Because it allows you can get the flag and sort of make those like long plays and you get a chance. The boys are getting it, pulling it back here. They're bringing it back in contention. That's it. An update, so no one's getting any points. As Spickers there, pick it up. Bipod will have the T-bow and the opportunity. Well, the opportunity to kill him as he gets it done. Once again, it's close. They're going at each other. We didn't get a bet up, did we, for map 2? It's too late now.
Choose the tiebreaker.
If a tiebreaker is required.
It will be.
You think? You have a lot of faith in movements to pull this one back here, don't you?
Yep.
A lot of faith. A lot of faith. A lot of faith. As the hill hits the kill. And once again, the boys are starting to open up that lead, but the hills are going to change shortly. I think Zahil just shot Bipod and put a little bit of fear in him there. As it continues, it keeps going. It keeps growing. Oh, some expert talkbow action as the incidents come in. Oh. It's a good job that his sister's disabled because that shot looked fucking questionable. But there you go. Bipod opts to get the pistol damage in. Looking to close this out here. The boys are looking strong. Big point lead. I think this is the first time this round we've had such a point lead starting to open. It's not much. You do play at 250. It is a very, very different game control from the likes of King of the Hill, the exercised rings, the blitz way of capping them. As Bipod has to get this kill now because I was about to say movements is going to be coming. He has a drop shot, but again a 60-point lead now. It's getting harder and harder as we go. Lovely roll from the drop shot. This is what I'm saying, the drop shot. If you're smart, you can dodge it. And there you go. Drop shot dead. Out of play. Don't understand the complaints over power weapons. I get it, you wanna run around with your Nashes and pistols, but I don't understand the complaints against power weapons. There is no power weapon available in this tournament that is invincible, because there's no boom shot. The boom shot is the weapon that, like, essentially you can't stop, isn't it? Like, that's the one you can't stop, because you get fucked by it. If you try and push a boom shot, he'll kill you. If you move into open ground, he'll kill you. If you take cover, they'll hit an active and they'll kill you. Like, it's a boom shot. The drop shot, though, with an active, a bit harder to dodge, but still quite dodgeable. This movement, this is looking really hefty now. A 90-point lead is almost available. Zahil with some funky movement manages to get Bipod back up. Bipod hits a chunk, and Zahil follows it through there with a lovely hit. Not many points left on the board. Bipod has had the torque bow, used the torque bow, and then picked up the ammo for the torque bow without dying. So fair play as he hits another torque bow. Absolutely terrorising them. He is here with his torque bow. The Spicker now, he's going to be next. Another hit. And this is the thing, on this map, this torque bow, this is the advantage. You have positioned yourself well, which Bipod is doing. Positioning the angles, holding the angles, and getting it done. Whoop. The hill goes down. Bipod left with a solo defense. Misses the first shot. Only 15 points left for his team to get. Not enough available on this ring as both of them have pushed. So Zahil has an opportunity here. Zahil should leave him here. He shouldn't even be drilling. Zahil had an opportunity then. Oh, it's the mid-ring. It's the mid-ring. This absolute fucking battle area. Bipod has spawned up with a massive shot there. Drop shot is in play. He's down. He can't get the finish. Bipod is there to finish. And 8. There's the touch. Bipod, I think, is executing. Yeah, let's have a little look at that. That'll be going in the highlights video. It's watch Onslaught. Is his game started? Means. If his game hasn't started, I'll get straight onto it, my friend. I need games that haven't started, or games that are in progress if they've got the slots locked. But guys, if you want me to watch your games, then you have to remember, you need no one else has advanced yet, have they?
No, that we know.
No one that we're aware of now. It's the third map, and they are in game. I need them to invite me. And if they've got the other slots locked, then they can we can do something about it. But both boys are being killed. I think they've pretty much got it. As the spawns come up, Zahil hits Bipod, and I think that's 2-0.
No.
It is. You can't just say no because you wanted movements to win.
No.
You can't say no. No, they've lost.
No.
The Master of Ranked coming out on top, coming out dominant. Matt Adrenaline's still sitting with worst map ever.
Really?
You'd have fooled us, mate, with 28 eliminations. He's first, actually. What I'm thinking of will be another Gears history tournament. 4v4, like Gears has never, ever seen before. So, we'll see how that goes. But, anyway, as you join us, quarter-final gameplay. Cougars and Dragons, 2 members of the highly rated squad, top seeded squad in EU, will face Statics and Reefs. I've already beaten Vision and Tensions and Rusties as well. Definitely making a decent little name for themselves here in the arena. And Dragons is just holding that pocket. He's refusing to move as Reefs is firing torque bows like they're going out of fashion. Drags has jumped the wall. And Reefs will punish him for that. Finally getting a point on the board. He's got no choice. Those Cougars hits a lovely grenade. Statics looks for the precision gameplay of Cougars. Definitely something to be afraid of. As the shots are coming through, he will go down. Reefs is there in defence as Dragons has taken out Statics. Reefs does get Dragons into return though. So once again, Reefs is getting some points on the board. This is vital for the effort. And what the fuck as he just hit him with an absolutely amazing shot there from Cougars, reminding exactly why he is who he is, as he now looks at a Reefs looking for a shot, looking for an opportunity, and there it is again, back to back at this point, but he is brought down by Statics with a lovely play himself, now staring down the mighty Dragon As he opts to drop back, so the boys not really opting. This ring seems a little bit awkward maybe in a 2v2 to try and hold consistently. It's more about sort of get a couple of points or maybe get a kill, get 2 kills. Just keep rotating it, keep holding it. As there's a double down coming through there, but Dragons is there as a support. Reefs is there though with the save of the day so far. Literally will tie the points up almost perfectly as the ring moves over to the Swarm side bridge. Swarm doesn't really make that much of a difference once it starts, it's just your initial spawns. But Dragons has a torpedo, Stax has a sniper. Fairly quick weapon respawns on control. The weapons respawn fairly quickly. In comparison to normal, something maybe TC could look at, but we are still sort of in the beta stages of control. As oh my god, Reefs' head downed. Dragons and Stax has taken out Cougars, so the boys they're taking an early lead here as they've spawned on the opposite side of the map. Dragons and Cougars, the Siesta Paella from Spain. Here they come again. Both opting for the low side push. Reefs opts to smoke. That's smart. Blocking the line sight, and you can see the shots now coming through with that lovely shot trace coming through. Crisis, I'll do that in a second, mate. Someone's redeemed, cast this map seriously. So Reefs takes out Dragons, but Cougars hits it down. He's opted to stay in the fight against Statics. So Reefs will tap up, but Statics manages to get the kill in time anyway, and this pressure keeps on coming from Reefs and Statics, looking off the back of multiple wins themselves. There's been a little bit of a break maybe for each team. And it's all starting to shake down now in these quarterfinals. You're going to see more and more of these big names. Elsewhere in the bracket, we're going to see potentially... No, I won't waste it, Crisis. Potentially we're going to see Pains versus Noto. Once again, that's another... last time we had a 2v2 tournament, that was something that came up. And Noto went out in round 1, so he will be looking for revenge. As 3 members of Maradona and Pele will go against each other in the Barbarian Battles Week 7. But now the boys from Spain are coming in strong. They are getting it done here. Torquebow in hand. Statics has a sniper rifle. Pretty effective with the sniper rifle we've seen earlier. Torquebow in hand. Oof. Does hit the damage there on Statics. Statics needs to do something. How well do you know your angles, Statics? He knows them well enough to not get damaged by that. He's played the push. It's a big body check as Reefs is able to clean it, but he noob rolls, unfortunately, and Statics is there to save the day. Well played to him. Spatoris says, advance me and Crim. No. Yeah, start your game. I was going to say don't start your game, but yeah, start it. I won't have time because this is only map 1. Just, you can crack on with it, mate. You can crack on. Congrats. As Crim and Noto will play Pains and Bouncers. And Statics looked for what seemed like a fairly easy shot, but Dragons did get away with the noob roll. Boys have opted to go underneath. This is the thing, you can get under the space, you can break the ring. That's what makes it awkward. You've got to be aware of what is going on. Statics now looks to push across his top, really close there, but the Swarm do have 117 points on the board, so the Master Chief is with them for however long that will last. As the Reefs is looking to keep the pressure here. Lovely teamwork now. So the boys now, right, the Reefs and Statics are opting now to just stay together. Because Dragons and Cougars have sort of got stunted respawns. They're pushing separately. So it allows this repeated... Keep it going. So Bouncers is streaming. Bouncers, if you DM me your Twitch stream, I'll get promoted in the lobby. I can't just jump out of their game, Crisis. It's the same as with the Aspica game. Like, I've started streaming this game, so I can't just leave them, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, because a better game has come across. But the fight is continuing now as Statics looks for the pressure. The boys are coming through now, though. The boys are coming through. Cougars and Dragons looking for an option, looking for some points, as the points have almost been doubled upon. Reefs seems to be rolling a lot, and it is going to be costly if you keep doing that against players at this level. Okay, Dragons, you're going to get punished for it, mate. You need to sort that out, nip it in the butt, snip it, drip it, drop it, get it absolutely sorted and fast, because these guys will punish you, and they will punish you over and over again as the ring is ticking up. But Reefs and Statics will hold a fairly hefty point lead, an opportunity to keep going. As I say, just posted in the chat there, that's Pains and Little Bouncers versus Noto and Crim. Will be an excellent game. I'm very much looking forward to it. as the fight is going now. Static's caught in the 2v1 situation, so now it's flipped. Saitama won 2-0 against Toomey. As this is looking good, it's looking strong. As the fight just keeps on coming, and this is what Statics and the Reefs were doing to Dragons and Cougars. They kept sort of spawning and going separately, so they kept 2v1ing them. So now Statics and the Reefs need to identify exactly what Cougars and Dragons did. Was instead of trying to push 1v1, they waited. They managed to take a guy out, and then it changed the spawns, it changed the fight. They need to do the same here. They need to stop with this separate pushing, because as I say that, Static's proving me wrong as he comes through and hits a double kill. Well, they did push at the same time, just from separate sides, so it depends which way you look at it. But they are getting some more points on the board. Static's once again opting for this long shot. Can he get something done with it? As if we check the scoreboard, they're pretty even on eliminations. They're even on the day. This could be it, but Arifs has the ring. Oh, Statics, you hate to see it, man. You hate to see shots like that. He stood still, has no idea that you're there. And it's effectively going to cost your team as they are brought down and finished by the fire-breathing dragon that is Drags Lil. Let's see. He's opting for the mid-bridge, opts for some frag gameplay. Don't think we're going to see any plants or anything yet, but Arifs immediately punishes it. Statics has the sniper again, but he hasn't really done much with the sniper. That's what I think here. Cougars has hit a few shots. I think there's been a few shots from, maybe he's hit like the odd shot, but he hasn't like some really dominant sniper gameplay like we've seen. Well, fair play Cougars elsewhere in the tournament. As the fight is, it's going to keep going down on this ring, as Statics has just hit a double kill of his own, so this is huge now from Statics. I think, did he snipe Drags? As I was saying it, did he snipe Drags from the back and then smash Cougars? Hits a body check there, well played. Points opening here, not enough to win off. Not enough to win off, but definitely enough to do something with. As now this is what people say, these stale fights, but I don't find them that stale in control. I find that teams tend to move, rotate, go for something. As Arifs kills himself and Drags, I suppose that's better than just killing yourself. And oh, Statics misses an opportunity to down Cougars. Choke shoots the box with a full spread. It's a shame the box. 99 in 1, but no one's there to down the box. What can you do? As Cougars now in a one-on-one fight with Statics. Nobody can really seems to be able to do much on this ring here. As Arifs looks to make the play, gets Drags. Now they have an opportunity. Just need a body check. There it is. Arifs coming through. So there's a chance here again. 200 plays, 160. That is the scores on the doors. As these boys look to cause not only an upset, but to go 1-0 up in this best of 3 series. Good job we're not best of 1, because Cougars and Dragons could come crashing out. But saying that, even when we do best of 1, we still do quarterfinals. We introduce best of 3. So there's no skin off our nose. We're only 2 hours into the stream, man. It's a half an hour for the bracket time. We've only been an hour and a half in, and we've already seen 2 best of 3s. This was my thing when people were worried about the best of 3s, but you don't worry about it. Bossman has you covered. As now the boys from España have an opportunity. Dragons holding Arifs. The points are ticking in their favour. The gap is closing. The more it goes on, the more it ticks, the more those points just nipping away. But the hill in contention. That's smart from Arifs now. Arifs, this is what I was saying. This spot now gives Arifs that time to allow Statics into position. Statics did get there, unfortunately a second too late. But this is with control. This is why I'm sort of against messing around with the rings. Just fix them and have them on the floor. Just have the rings on the floor and keep them as they are. Because these little spots, they allow you to slow down the gameplay. They allow you to buy your team time. They allow you to get something done. Yeah, like if you just take them away, we just do the hard points. Like, yeah, it's hard points work, but then it's gonna remove just another factor that gives players a chance, like, and potentially can make the game more interesting. As Arifs has hit Cougars every single time here, every single time Dragons and Cougars get that just a little bit closer to bringing the round back to even, back to potentially winning. The boys get it done every time, and they're doing it well. Points are closing now, so this is going to be this hefty first ring again. Arifs finding that he has both members of Dragons and Cougars directly in front of him. These boys aren't letting up though. Lovely talk ball kill from there. That could be absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. There's the frag grenade. Doesn't get the kill. Surely it's put him ready. He's down to 26% health. Someone hit a bullet. Cougars has killed Statics. No! How has that happened, guys? How has that happened? That was your chance right there to close this map out. I hope that will not come back to haunt you. As Cougars now has the Boltok, the boys are taking it up. Reef's getting Boltok, the flashes are coming through. Dragons gets cover. The points are ticking up against them now as Cougars hits a meaty chunk against Statics. He's forced to retreat. Reefs has killed Dragons, so Statics needs to get in support. Well, before Cougars takes him out, he has. And Statics has done it. Look at the points. 240 plays, 236, 237, it's going to be 240, 240, 239. This is what is going to happen here. Dragons now opting for the play, but Reefs has downed him. He's killed Cougars. That's huge. 7-second respawns for both players means that unless they spawn right next to it, there's the first spawn. It's not enough. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Statics and Reefs will take map 1 against 2 of the currently the highest seeded and best players in Europe. An unbelievable first map. Anyway, you've had some fucking casting. Queen loves the casting, right? Fuck it. You've had some casting. Crisis, I owe you a shot. It comes into play. And you have to say that they're probably going to get it done. But Statics and the Reefs can ride the momentum, ride the high, so to speak. As a Reefs, that's a thought. A Reefs is going to have a drop shot now because a Reefs has taken out Dragon. Statics has hit an amazing standstill headshot. Now finds himself in a potential 2v1. So they've opted to play him. Statics has killed one. Statics has a huge opportunity, but Cougars gets the kill. But the boys are going to rotate over. A Reefs does have a drop shot in his, his back pocket. It's literally in his hand. Maybe getting a little bit desperate with them. You can let them, from where he is playing now, guys, from what you're looking at, he could literally, well, never mind, he hits one. He could literally fire the drop shot in the air and it'll land on the other side of that gap. And it's a big opportunity for him to maybe get the double kill there. Statics with some lovely frag grenade work. Not much damage there. As Dragons says, maybe had enough of him at this point. He's maybe had enough of him. I'm gonna kill you now. You're dead now, son. But the fight continues. I didn't miss any other channel point redemptions, did I? No, just Crisis saying take a shot.
I'm so disappointed.
Why are you disappointed?
You are.
Yeah, no, I'm just double checking I haven't missed anything because the Hale said cast them up properly. I like to say I think I've done a good job there. I hope you do enjoy my casting. Like I'm no official or paid caster, but I do like the sound of my own voice, and I do have a very professional voice when I need to. I have many voices for many situations. It is 30 plays 29. Like, this game is so close, right? You can't call this shit. We can't call it. Like, they're just going at each other. Weapons back in play. There's Cougars. Looks for that sniper. Unfortunately, doesn't pick it. Well, gets the sniper, doesn't pick the headshot though. Cougars looking at one of these spots again. He will go down. Dragons is in pursuit though. He's getting full on drilled. There's a drop shot. Lovely double kill. Arif's holding the drop shot like an absolute pro there to ensure the double kill. The boys have spawned on the opposite shock. So let's have a look what's going on for them. Now they have the sniper in the hands of Arifs. And Dragons and Cougars once again forced. Maybe from a position that they're not so used to. A position here where they're fighting off the back foot. They are in the defence now, and not only are they on the defence, if they lose this map, they're out as the boys. They're riding the momentum now. Have the wheels potentially come off for Dragons and Cougars here as the point lead is opening, and it is only getting bigger by the second. 12 seconds left on the current ring. As they've opted to step out of it. They've opted for a rotation. Reefs has a feeling that Dragons is in this little pocket. Flashbang coming through. Not really much he can do there, so it's all about statics. Dragons has dropped right back in that situation. Now he's going to get pushed because the Reefs has moved. And there you go. That's the composer we were talking about. Thank you very much for the follow there, Political. Thanks for joining us this evening. Welcome to the Barbarian Hod. Guys, that puts us, I think, if someone should use the follow command, I think we're about 20 now. About 20 followers away from 1,000, which is absolutely insane, guys. Thank you very much for all of your support. Absolutely insane. Is it followers? Followage? There we go. 979, so 20 away. Kinsey says they have won. Kinsey.
Whoa, really?
They beat Fergs and Zennies, so they're coming in strong here, and they're going to play it into this one. The winner of this one. See, I'd like to jump over to the other semi-final, if possible. Depending on time-wise, I'd like to jump over to the other semi-final. You know what, impossible to come through? Nah, watch this. No, I don't mean now, Toby. This is a quarter-final. What I mean is, if you look at the bracket, rather than following that side of the bracket, no, so it switches every time, mate. It switches every time. Highest seed hosts, and then you switch every time. Or you'd rather stay with this, Toby? Sub and I will.
Yeah, it's his teammates that's playing next. So.
Not friends of his. Friends of
they're
his.
not teammates.
Friends of his. I don't know, because we've seen this. If Statics win here, this.
Yeah, it will be the third
It's potentially
time.
the third time in 4 rounds we'll have watched them. But I don't mind. I mean, guys, it's up to you. At the end of the day, I'm taking the piss, Toby. Not to sub. Who won map 1? Arifs and Statics won map 1, so this is map 2. Coming right up now. That's true, Toby. Yeah. I'll give you that one. Yeah. That's true. I mean, whichever way you look at it, we've got top EU players on the other side. Zennies, Darren, when you'll be doing the controller-only tournament, when Gears is only available to controller players, I think is the best way to answer that one, mate. I'm trying to provide. I call it the arena. I'm trying to provide an arena and a community tournament that is for everyone, mate. Because I find there's too much division. Like, there's too much division in the community. Like, mouse and keyboard, Xbox One, PC. Like, there's too much of it, man. In all these regions, like split, and like now we're away from NA LATAM, and like the Oceania region, then like APAC, like they're not even getting any attention. Like, I want an area where everyone is welcome, man. Like, everyone is welcome and everyone's willing to battle it out. Maybe I could do a spin-off tournament that is controller only. Maybe. If someone maybe contacted me to ask me to host one or to do one, then I might. But I'm not about excluding players. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not about excluding players or discriminating against players based on, oh, well, you're from NA, you're not welcome in this tournament, or you're a mouse and keyboard, so you're not welcome on this tournament unless you're playing like controller. Like, because at the end of the day, mouse and keyboard has its advantages over controller, and controller has its advantages over mouse and keyboard. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Toby. I think they know that, man. Like, just let's not rub salt into the wounds, mate. Let's not rub salt into wounds. The boys know, yeah. Like, and so far, mate, you've got to remember we're on week 7 now. We're on week 7, and not once so far has a mouse and keyboard team or solo won. Yeah. Like, if it was every single week, like TSU or Toby, like winning every week on mouse and keyboard, then maybe you've got something to sort of whinge about. But they haven't. I think Toby was the highest placing recently last week in the 4v4 control tournament. They were the highest placing, and they finished 3rd. Like, And I'm just not about it, mate. I'm not discriminating against people based on their platform, region, or input method. It's just not happening. I have hosting rules in place for region. Next week I'm going to introduce some some time limit rules like on no shows. Try and provide the most balanced and user friendly tournament that I can. He plays controllers, Eldris, but in these tournaments he plays mouse and keyboard. And you are more than welcome to, Toby. And you are more than welcome to. The thing is, when it comes down to it, right, which people don't realise, right? People don't realise, right, is like mouse is better for target acquisition, right? Which in the terms of like using the snipe and stuff like the whole point and click, like they have that. But for stuff where they've got to track you, like if they're already aiming and they've got to track you, yeah, that's where your controller has the advantage. With the built-in aim assist, which is, even if you've got aim assist off, you still have some assist because you're playing controller. Like, they have their own advantages and disadvantages. And the top gears team in the world, regardless of input method, is always being controller. Like, even when playing the top PC teams. And we haven't seen a PC winner, or well, a mouse and keyboard winner so far, so it's not something I'm looking to address. And even if they were winning every week, I don't even think that still would address. All are equal in the arena until you lose, then you shit. But wonderful play from Zennies and Fergs today. Good run, made it to the quarterfinals. Some lovely gameplay, and now you shit. That's the way it goes. That's where the arena goes. Darko, double checking the bracket. Have we got many more quarterfinals left to play? This one's underway.
Did Suhail beat Saitama? We don't know.
Did Suhail beat Saitama? No, they're playing.
Yeah. It's Crimson Pains and this one that we're waiting for.
So it was still alright on the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Nobody's really waiting. Zelda says any of the teams currently still in this tournament is fully capable of winning it.
I agree with that 100%.
The only one I'm unsure about is TSU, but I know that they play, they perform, and they're sort of well known and respected in the PC community. I don't think I've actually had the pleasure of seeing any of them play yet, though. So maybe I will just stay here and follow this through. Be interesting to see how it goes. But this Dragons and Cougars have been trying to close this second map out for God knows how long now, right? And Statics and Arita are having none of it. There we go. They finally brought down for what is enough points to see us go to a tiebreaker map, which will be
I told you. Tiebreak.
District. Stop the rant. What was I ranting about?
I don't know, 69.
69, maybe. They punish it. Hello.
Whenever you're talking,
They punish it.
stop.
They just stop. Okay.
That's a good one too. Have me be quiet for 2 minutes.
60-second silence.
Krim and Saitama is 1-0 up.
But they're on opposite teams.
Well, 1-0. Oh, okay, so I guess Krim 1 and Saitama out 0.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So elsewhere we're hearing Krim and Noto are 1-0 up against Saitama.
It just says 1-0 Krim Saitama.
It's funny, isn't he playing with Bash?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know, but I think there's another character in One Punch Man called Bash.
No.
The Croc from Cougar, oh, please get to the ring, Dragon save me. He's like, nah mate, you'll tap up, bro. Lovely cheeky frag grenade. Oh, the boys now have to ask, have the wheels come off here? We asked it about the Spaniards after losing map 1. At the start of map 2 they were looking a little shaky, but the composure of champions, they held, they did what was necessary. As Dragons has the Ember, Dragons has the Ember, and he is looking for a kill. Big opportunity here. Dragons knows he's there, so he's obviously telling Cougars. But nobody's getting any points. How? Does that count as Cougars being in there? I must do. Fair play. So that ring, yeah, that's again with the change of levels of the area. You need the ring. I suppose, yeah, that's where the box would come in more handy. But Dragons and Cougars looking to hold this out here. This is looking fairly dominant. We said it'd see a tiebreaker. It's the second tiebreaker we've seen tonight in 3 series. So it's been a close tournament, fairly all the way through. Yeah, that I don't think it's a matter of changing it, like, because they're both challenging it. That's not the issue there. The issue there is, like, we can't see that ring is there. Do you know what I mean? That's the issue. Them challenging it isn't the issue there. The issue is we can't see it. Reefs has just done a dragons to dragons, just flew it in, but be fair. And unfortunately, we mentioned it earlier, those noob rolls are going to get more and more costly, especially as you're now on the tiebreaker map, man. You need to be landing those shots, and you need to be not rolling. Oh, look at the marks there. Slow, calm, collected gameplay. Hits a headshot. Bye-bye, Statics. Reef's opting for a frag pick. He gets downed himself. And now... No, he did manage to backpack them. District is not looking good here. 110 plays 7. Kinset and Whispers are watching on. This has got to be a little terrifying, hasn't it? It's got to be a little, just a little bit terrifying. As the boys are looking to play each other. Looking good, looking strong. And oop-de-boop. This is dominant now. There's nothing really else you can be said. This performance is getting more and more dominant as it progresses. Cougars is absolutely terrorising them with that marker, by the way. 160 plays 7. At least I've picked up a few things watching Cougars with the marker. Hopefully I'll be able to apply them in my own gameplay. Oh, what an unbelievable shot there from Cougars, literally saving Dragon's life. The Statics now has opted to hold this upwards fight. Big shot right now. You have to ask, is this doable? Even if Statics has hit that other kill, Reef's now staring one-on-one with Drags, who has 2 shots in his marker. He'll fluff them both. Is this even doable? Can you mount this comeback against players of this caliber? And oh my god, Cougars just hasn't given flying fuck there, and has steamed at a Reefs like Thomas the Tank Engine, and then flew at Statics. These boys are showing them no respect anymore. It would seem all respect has been lost, and they are just trying to kill him now. Not sitting back, not playing tactically. They're just focus firing and flying at them. And there's more noob rolls coming through here from Statics and the Reefs. This is probably the biggest thing that is costing you right now, guys, is these rolls. Well played from Statics to get that finish. As Cougars is staring him down with an Ember. Surely he goes down. He does. He goes. He goes. Oof. I asked the question, is it doable?
Pains 1 second.
Payne's 1 second map, so they're going to tiebreaker map.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
One's left.
Huh?
One's left. I don't know. We'll see what.
They might be debating. They were debating over who was inviting who.
Oh.
So they might be playing the host rules.
Yeah.
They might be playing the host rules.
That's very exciting.
Mm-hmm. Go on to tiebreaker map. Noto and Krim versus Pains and Little Bouncers. 3 members of Maradona plus Pele all going toe to toe. I love the fact that they took that name at the EGL, you know. I love that. Like, we came up with some names. It was the 4v4 escalation tournament, wasn't it? So teams had put themselves together, and I asked like to provide a team name. Is our radiator on? Saitama comes in with another 2-0 win versus Sahil. Well played. Thank you very much to the Master of Ranked. I think finding himself once again out in the quarterfinals. But thank you very much to Matt Drenlin for gracing us with his presence. Gears 5 EU royalty right there. Hope to see you again next week. And if not, I definitely hope to see you in week 10.
Do you know what it is next week?
Shabir thinks we might die tonight. From the cold.
Oh. Yeah, tell him I'm sitting here in 5 layers and I'm freaking cold.
Bash might be better. So it's coming down Saitama. So he's into the top 4. Winner of this is in the top 4. TSEU, Kinzer and Whispers are already in the top 4. What's the other one we're waiting for?
Crims and Pains and then Statics and...
Yeah, so that's all we're waiting for now is the Crim versus Pains game. Which we believe to be 1-1.
Yeah.
Nobody's told me otherwise, so we believe it's 1-1. That is an unbelievable grenade. They're getting it done. I asked if it was doable. They were sat about 150 to like 20 points down. Now it's 200 plays at 100. And it is still ticking. It's still ticking away. Saitama was our week 1 champion, the very, very first Barbarian battles, wasn't it? The very, very first Barbarian battles, Saitama was the champion, so in no way, shape or form should he be slept on. And he's playing with Bash. Yeah, last map is starting now, says Noto. Noto, can you leave a slot open for me? No, never mind. I'm going to follow the TSU kids. Ignore me. I forgot that the next game's already ready. I'm going to follow the TSU kids. I say kids, they're probably grown adults. He's like, I don't know how. I do not know how they're doing this. The ring has now rotated down to the bottom. I think everyone's going to get there sort of around the same time. Oh, down goes the Reeves. Statix needs to do this, and he gets dropped. Oh, unfortunate for the boys. An opportunity. Bash is a legend. I'm sure there's a character in One Punch Man called Bash. Isn't it the 2 owl favourite? The two old guys. I'll double check. Or is it Bang or something he's called? What the fuck just happened there? Priorities, man. Let's have a working game before we worry about skins. Just one fat man's opinion. But here we go. Map 1. Let's have a look at these mouse and keyboard lords. Look at the Lancer. You see there though, that's what I'm talking about. You see Kinsis trying to track him with the Lancer. That is more difficult to do on a mouse and keyboard than it is on a controller. Like Kinsis started missing him. It's like all he's done is just ran across. A controller player is going to find it easier to track him like that than a mouse and keyboard player is going to. Where the mouse and keyboard player is going to acquire the target initially faster and more accurately. That's the difference people don't get. So who's the other semi-final now is Pains and Bouncers versus, I can't even remember, it's Saitama, isn't it? Is that what's happening on the other side?
In the other semi-final.
Yeah, I haven't got an updated version. Have you advanced Pains? But anyways, I'm going to make a smoke. We can keep talking. Channel points are redeemable. Did you pay out the last bit? I don't think anyone's really betting. We should not bother. Just let people gather up the points. And, as I was saying before, I needed to hydrate. Did you get me the glass of water? No. Fuck! I needed to hydrate. Yeah, and I said, could you get it? But I was going there.
And also, du kanske kommer ihåg att jag har ont i huvudet.
What? Vad säger du? Vad säger du? Du säger något. Vi kan ha det nu på stream. Så, vad säger du? Vad säger du? Nej, jag kan gå till engelska om du vill. Vad säger du? Okej. Let's go TSU. So people getting quite hype. Well, I say quite hype here. Toby Campbell's getting quite hype. But a hydrate is odd. A hydrate you will have. Cheers. It was that Level who gave us that, wasn't it? Let's make sure I'm cheering the right cunt. Ah, yes, it is. Level up. Cheers. No precision. You can type fuck, mate. You can whack fuck in the chat. Look, fuck, fuck, fuck. Love the word, me. Fuck. Love it. Such a fun word. Can we get a tweet ready? Just like it's grand final time. Blah blah blah. And they're putting up a bit of a fight so far, but it's early days. I mean, we've seen. Oh, well. They've got the ring back. They're giving them a good run. But the TSU boys, they've sat waiting about a little bit longer. And Drags and Cougars, they're coming straight off the back of playing Statics and the Reefs, who give it their absolute all. I'm quite looking forward to Nexus. I'm quite looking forward to how Nexus plays out on 2v2 control. There's normally a boom shot in the room. That's not going to be there anymore. That's going to be a drop shot. Nexus is a lot of like openness above you if you're trying to play sneaky over the top drop shots. There's a lot of sort of high walls and stuff in your way though if you're trying to play normally. Not much verticality in the map. 74 viewers. Insane support, guys, for these tournaments. Joining us in the semi-final stage. Map 1 of 3. Mouse and keyboard. Arguably some of the world's best mouse and keyboard players against arguably, well, not arguably, 2 of the world's best players and 2 of Europe's absolute top players, as Cougars just does a fucking job with the torque. Dragons has a drop shot. Let's see how this fire breather does with the drop shot. Over the top to your right, over the top to your right, over the top to your right, over the top to your right. Yes, yes, yes. Love it. Everything about it. Oh, everything about it. Could have done that way earlier. Probably picked up a double kill. He's done the same again. He's done it again. Oh, he's hit him though. It wasn't enough to kill him. Cougars is there to get the job done though. Top 5 mouse and keyboard players in the game, no doubt, says Toby. Would be in the top PC God squad currently too. Best of luck to the best players. Hint and whisper Rowan. Well, Rowan's a sub as well. Thank you very much for being a sub. There's some predictions going on. Is Toby ordered? Did you put a prediction on for this map? What was the last prediction? Toby's currently got one.
Cougars and Dragons beat Statics.
Yeah. I'm really surprised at no point Toby as it went. The answer coin slaps Bossman. That's for the video, you fat fuck. But Toby wins. Let's get these guys are fairly tied up. We'll get one on for next map. Toby did win some points.
The first bet today, I think.
Yeah, I think that's actually the first bet. As the boys. Oh my god. I've been wanting to get drunk all night, mate, just not that way.
What happened?
Will you get me an empty glass in the other shop and every alcohol we have? Please. You fucking cunt. Saitama, just while we're getting this ready, mate, go have a look at my pinned tweet. I'll get drunk, mate. You have a look at my pinned tweet. Just for you, bro. Make sure you get your sound on. Fuck's sake. Do you know what? I can use the hydrate glass. Fuck.
Do you have a shot?
Yeah. Fuck. My stomach's turning just thinking about this.
We have no cider though. Or do we?
It's alright if there's no cider. Fucking hell. Shot of vermouth. Did you watch it, Saitama? I really liked that. I watched that the other day and it made me giggle so much. Vermouth. Rum. If you don't know what I'm talking about, my at on Twitter is @PetersLBossman. If you have a look at my pinned tweet, you'll see what I'm saying to Saitama. Have we got some form of soda nearby? Yeah, I've got Coke here. Yeah. Gin. Oh, the smell of gin.
Gin and rum.
Gin rummy. Isn't that a card game?
Gin is a card.
Yeah, so it's gin rummy. Or at least as far as I'm aware. Vodka. Oh. Oh, nearly spilt that one. Do you know where they should go? They should all go down here. Right, what's that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Shot of beer. GG's to your liver. Oh mate, my liver's taken far worse than this.
Your liver's already fucked.
Saitama is already playing, isn't he? Is that all the alcohol?
Yeah.
Side of it?
Did you have vermouth?
Yeah, I already put vermouth in. And then we had 1 shot of soda. This is something I did recently with the reverse honey pot. Was I added some form of soda just to water it down a bit. Like, in terms of taste, because it tastes like fucking death when you put it in your mouth. Wish you luck, best of luck, Saitama. The reverse honey pot, ladies and gentlemen. Basically, half small beer. Saitama said, wish me luck, playing pains and bounces. Level up went, no. No. How's that sound?
Like, no.
No. No luck for you. Saitama, do tell you guys to keep the slot open, because if this finishes before your game, I'll jump in. Oh, I hate drinking these. Good luck, friend. Ooh, friend. Ooh, Gears friend. Friend. Ooh, friend. Ooh, PC friend. Ooh, friend. Oh, unbelievable. Chin chin. Oh, nice one. I'll down my current drink.
Did someone actually redeem that, or did you just do that yourself? A lot of alcohol as well. Are you okay?
Oh. Well, Baldy McHarry. No. The stream's had a few shots that get me proper drunk. They have a good job of it. But you're going to learn a very swift lesson here. Keep it classy, mate. We have very simple rules in the arena and in the chat. And the R word is a word that is not accepted. It's not classy, mate. Keep it classy, lads. You know the drill. And I'm just like, can they get it done? If you think they're gonna win, bet your channel points. That's what it comes to. You can bet as many as you like, and if they win, you win them back plus what you bet. If you're a sub, that's a 1.2 ratio. If you regularly tune into my streams without missing one, that goes up by 0.1 again, all the way up to a 2-to-1 ratio for your betting. If you're a sub and you've tuned in to 8 streams continuously and then keep going in, you have a 2-to-1 ratio on betting. The problem is keeping up with my streams, because I do day streams. Like, I just relax, play some ranked and whatnot. Whispers has the Scorcher. Now that's a weapon I didn't consider.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very difficult to kill in 2v2 situation. But you would imagine that 2 of the best players in Europe would be able to find a way. We say that and he's killed himself.
How do you do that?
Because when you have an active with it, whenever it hits, it leaves like an insyn. So what he's done is he sprayed him, tracked him, being put red, and then ran into his own flame trail, and died. This is semi-final gameplay, and they are absolutely trying to murder each other for our viewing entertainment. You love to see it. You love to see it. There's no real bets put on there. Only 50 points. People don't feel confident about betting. They want to sit there and say the TSU boys are going to win, but they're not willing to back it up with the channel points. Not at fucking all.
The difference between wanting something and believing.
But if you want it, you've got to believe it. So I disagree. As Cougars is, I don't even know how that frag killed him. I'm guessing he was already red. I didn't see fully. Dragons and Cougars, they're making short fucking work of these boys. Like, I'm not gonna lie. You can say all you fucking want about keyboard and mouse and whatever you like, but when you come up against 2 of the best players in Europe, it's very, very unlikely the game's going to go anywhere. The getting in there silent is getting in there. DSU, DSU, TSU. We should just do it like the USA. TSU, TSU, USA, USA. Hey, Kinsey hits a kill. Whisper. Oh, he does get it. He does get it. Lovely. Love to see it. The gameplay is unbelievable, this 2v2 tournament. We've had some battles, haven't we? We've had some absolute battles this evening. Absolute battles. And, like, this is what I do. Provide the arena. What's the Romans say? Build it and they will come. I have the arena. And every week, guys, you don't let me down. You don't let your communities down. And honestly, nothing makes me more proud to be a member of the Gears community than seeing our boys turn up. Whether you're from EU, NA, Mexico, whether you're PC, Xbox, mouse and keyboard, controller, hybrid, whatever you are. Just loving me. I love watching people try and murder each other. It just in the name of sport and entertainment. Like, what more do you want? They literally, Gears is brilliant for it as well, because it's not just like, pew pew pew, and then they fall over. Do you know what I mean? Oh, look at her, pew pew pew. Or like, oh, pew pew, oh, look at the numbers coming out of his head. Like, because there's numbers. Like, Gears is just like, boom, blood and guts everywhere. Do you know what I mean? Headshot, like, boom at his feet, meat fountain. Like, fucking love it, me. Gears is an experience like no other. And the TSU boys are coming back. Ooh, a naughty weapon for a PC player. Well, for a mouse and keyboard player would be a hammer burst. Makes no difference if your teammates get rattled then. And then you get rattled, but he manages to hold the dragon. He slays the dragon. Look at the hammer burst accuracy from Kinsey. Not enough to bring down Cougar. He's going to have regened. Yeah, that would have downed him. He's on 4% health as Whispers has took him down. A hammer burst. Kinsey is going off, as I say it. Cougars puts him in the bin for being still. Oh well. On to the rotation. Drop shot in the hand of Whispers. Well, on his back. Cheeky attempt. Goes and fluffs it. As the score is tied up. It looked like it was going heavily. As I say, that Dragons hit a grenade kill on Whispers. That's a drop shot out of play. And, Kinsey gets dropped. It's the fighting. They're putting up more of a fight than they did on Foundation. Right, let's just leave it. I can't believe I'm 18 followers away from 1,000. That's actually ridiculous. Soon I'm going to be looking at that. I'd say soon, like might take a few weeks, a few months. But I'm going to be looking at that and it's going to be 4 digits instead of 3. That's actually nuts. Humbling, man. Well, I'd say humbling if I was a humble guy. But, like, the support has been unbelievable. Kinsey doesn't know how to stop. That's your problem there, mate. Like, you don't need to pressure that. They've hit him a couple of times, not really damage worth noting, and even if he does, he's going to be on regen because he's in cover. Like, you don't need to be pushing that. And now you're in a bad spot because he can just keep hitting you. And that was Whispers, but yeah. Then Kinsey, like, he starts to get going. He's one of these players. It's a bit like I do. Like, you start feeling yourself, you get hit a couple of kills, and then you're like, I'll just keep going. And it's like, you need to stop. You need to stop. As the boys, as we say, are starting to open up a lead. Dragons with drop shot in control. Rotation has happened in the favour of TSU. As there's the tracking with the Lancer. Some teamwork there to bring down Cougars. Opting not to clean it up. Drop shot comes in. One wasted. This is what I'm saying with the drop shot. A very easy weapon to get away from. Even with an active. You just need to be around the corner. And like... There you go, 2 drop shots wasted. Not necessarily wasted, they were well placed, but well dodged as well. Some kills coming through, it's 1v1 now, Dragons v Kinsey once again. Kinsey comes out on top. Fair play to you, son. Fair play to you, sonny Jim Bobarooski. If only Whisper could pick it up here, because Kinsey is getting it fucking done. He's absolutely fighting for his fucking life. Let's go TSU Warlordians. Let's go TSU Warlordians! There you go. Just for you, Toby, in capitals. I'm behind it, me mate. I'm not gonna lie. I love seeing new champions. I love seeing new people in the arena. We've had a few people turn up for the first time today. I love seeing I think it was actually an achievement, wasn't it, on Gears of War 2? It was variety is the spice of life, and it was like execute an enemy with like each different weapon. I do love it. I love having different champions. I also don't mind having the same champion each week, because then it provides the David and Goliath situation. Like, you're going against the undefeatable. Krim was almost it last week, wasn't he? Krim was looking at being 3 weeks in a row winner. And he's been stopped. And he's out again today. Cougars and Dragons, they were part of last week's winning team. So they have a chance to become back-to-back champions. But this is close, this map too. I get it though, if you're bad at Foundation, I get that 100%. Foundation is a fucking horrid map. Anyone who tells me that, people like that map, right, and I get why they like it, because they can hide around corners, and it has a good symmetrical layout. But as a Gears map, it is terrible. Like, for me, like, it's just not fucking Gears. And I can never get my ranges right, but fuck it, whatever. As the boys from España are trying to get it done once again, looking to close it out. What more can you want out? 9.7k views and 982 followers. It's like just over 10% ratio. It's not bad, that. Not bad at all, really. But here we go again. The fight must go on. It must continue. And Whispers is having a fucking mare. There's Kinson now with an opportunity, but Cougars is having fucking none of it. Looking to close this out. Saitama, could someone get hold of Saitama? If these boys win, I'd love to watch the other semi-final before we crack on. As Dragons takes out Whispers. Flamethrower in hand, ring in control. 40 seconds is all that stands between our champions we know and greatness. Rami, nice to see you, my friend. How are you this evening? As Dragons has taken him out, it looks like all the composure has gone. There is an opportunity, though the boys from Spain will close this out if they win. If they just hold this ring, there is well and truly enough points on there for them to hold it. There, that's the flamethrower, absolutely devastating. But Kinsa gets the down. Kinsa, it's a double kill. Opportunity. Thy name is Kinsa, and he has a chance now. Just a glimmer, a
Why is he
fucking
leading the ring?
glimmer, because he grenades. He's already rotating for weapons, which he's wasting. Oh no, Kinsa. Whispers is down Dragons though. I was going to say Cougar's going to time him there. That's a bad idea, because people do tap up on this. Cougar's literally taking any pointage he can get right now, and oh, Whispers hits his cover. Once again, mouse and keyboard finding themselves finishing in the top 4, and they've just quit. The boys from highly rated pick. Or any of them, pick anyone right now who is saying constantly that Gears needs BR. Pick one of them. Nick Merckx, fucking Shadows, fucking... Is that other fucking monk who's saying about Roast Rame? I don't know much about Rame, do you know what I mean? He named himself after a noodle. The cunt can't, like, unlike a noodle, he can't stick to shit. Like, noodles are brilliant at fucking sticking. If you throw a noodle at a wall, it'll stick. You put Rami in a team, he's gone in an hour. Do you know what I mean? That's the way the cookie crumbles on that one. Fairly nice guy. He sounds like a cat being dragged across a washboard, but, like, he's not a bad guy, do you know what I mean? He's not bad. You search him, his GT is all Rami YouTube. It's like, alright, cool, so YouTube all Rami. He's like the 20 billionth thing that comes up. Why are you telling me to YouTube you? What comes up is how to make ramen. Ramen recipes. Ramen secrets. Or ramen, like 20 billionth option, because he's fucking irrelevant. But anyway, reverse honeypot is owed. All sort of Rami. Rami redeemed this, and then I've just roasted him, and now he gets to watch me take the reverse honeypot. So for him, it's a win-win, really.
Then he's gonna do a slap.
But here we go, map 1. Why do people redeem these?
Why not?
Fuck it, chin chin. I literally feel myself gagging on it halfway through there.
Did you finish?
Obviously I finished.
That's what she said.
Yeah. 2-minute bet. Spain v Italy. Oh. Right, I'm going to finish making my joint. You guys enjoy this. I mean, each and every week, some of the top talent in EU comes.
Was this the map?
Roast Joy. Is there? Again, I don't know much about Joy. Like, I've seen him in ranked and he gets good stats, but then when I ever look at him like playing scrims, like he plays with scrims like they're ranked, like he just heads down everything and hopes for the best. No, he was not. Like, what's with all E's as well, Joy, mate? Have you just got an obsession with E? In which case, like, do you want to come for a party? Do you know where we can get some good stuff in Spain? I don't know. Curiosity will kill the cat. Oh, ecstasy. Well, if you give enough of it, Joe. If you ask fucking Joey, there'll be plenty of it. Like Joey. Do you know what it sounds like? He sounded like. Do you know what he was? He was typing his gamer tag in, right? And then for some reason, like he was doing it as he was going down a slide. So he was like Joe J O W E. And then he gets to the bottom. He's like, we'll pop a Y on there, which is completely unnecessary because we're already saying E. But yeah, that's all I can give you on Joy. I don't really know the guy. I don't really know him. I don't really know him. Try my best. I do try my best for the roasts. A bit of dry puking on the chat while I do this.
Ah, he got sad.
Who got sad?
Joe.
Oh, Joey is not happy. Oh. Oh. I'm rushing to make this joint now, right? Because, like, the new rule, right? The new rule is as I'm not allowed to smoke a joint after we finish these streams, isn't it? If these streams are over, I'm not allowed to smoke a joint because apparently that makes me shit myself and go to sleep on the bathroom floor. So I'm allowed to smoke a joint if the stream's still going on, but if it's over, no.
Yeah, also
Then you go to bed.
not towards the end of the stream.
This isn't the end of the stream. We've still got at least 2 laps. Oh. Oh, how many followers are we away from 1,000? This is insane. To have 16 followers off 1,000? Absolutely nuts, man. Absolutely nuts. Joy. Everything was already used. I'm gonna.
Why do they take you serious?
That's where it should have been. I've just done you there, mate. Like, Joey, that's literally took me 2 seconds there, mate. Didn't even think about it. Better gamer tag than yours. And right now you're allowed duplicates, aren't you?
No.
Yeah, you can have duplicates. Joe Bot, you're right, Breeks. Welcome to the stream, bro. You well? I'm not even paying attention to this map 1. I'm just trying to make this fucking joint as rapido as possible. Guys, I'm 16 followers away. I'd fully appreciate that most of you, if not all of you are watching, are already following. But if you don't already, check that little heart where it says follow is solid and not like hollow. 16 away, man. Like, if we can reach 1,000 soon, it'd be insane. We've seen it earlier. Do you know what? You see a lot in ranked as well, Rami, especially with the Scorcher. People hit they hit the active, and then they spray, and they don't realise they're like sort of left on the floor, and then they walk into it and die. It's like, bitch, it's a flamethrower. What did you expect to happen? Oh, I expected my flames to hurt him and then disappear. Well, aren't we a special little boy? Oh no! Attention! Just 'cause you shit and went out early, didn't you get rounded? Need me to redeem another roast, but I need to think who to pick. Man, I'm going to go for a piss. I'm going to finish making this joint, then I'm going to take that bean boozled. Enjoy these two God Squads battling it out.
Yeah, you got rounded.
Yeah, right.
Statics, though.
Det är konstigt om jag måste betala 2 för det. Yeah, roast of you a game. Ashen's game. Spencer says I'll down my current drink. Boys, slow down.
What's happening?
Marsh just said like roast of Marsh said roast of you. Ashen's get him. Get him.
What?
Just get him. Oh, you can't. What can you say about Ashen's? Do you know what I mean? Like, genuinely, it's a face only a mother could love. Do you know what I mean? Like, he looks like he's anorexic and he's got a heroin addiction. Like, I don't understand it. Like, if you've already anorexic, don't take heroin. Like, they don't go together. Like, stop. Think about what you're doing. Like, maybe try the opposite of Slim Fast. Like, I don't know. Like. And the hair, mate, the hair, we get it, you want to be a pro, but there's no reason to copy the likes of Summons and Hydron. Be unique, be individual, my friend. There is no reason to try and copy other people. And if you're basing yourself off other people, definitely don't do it off drug addicts. Yeah? Get some meat on the bones, lad, do you know what I mean? Meat, gravy, nom 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 nom. Get that into you, sort it out, sort the hair out, and you might be a respectable geese player. Just saying.
You have the bean?
I need a bean. Remember what you're doing. I'm tracking it. I have a hot bean boozled. Then Marsh is in stitches. Marsh is in like, this is brilliant. I get to press buttons and listen to Bossman talk shit about people. It's magical. I did not realise that these options were available in this stream previously. Plus, I just gained 300 bonus points for following. Nom 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 nom. These are going at it in map 1. I expected to see this. Next is Spire. It could be potentially for the first time seen tonight. Everyone loves it, don't they? They start redeeming the roast when it gets late on. Nobody does it early. This is fun. Let's pick people.
After 2
but the thing is you pick people who you
secretly.
Oh, you know that it's easy to torture, don't you?
Yeah, and also that you know they can take it.
Yeah, and you know they can take it. Like, honestly, if somebody messaged me and went, "You said that to me," you said that like Noto earlier. Like, Johnny, I roasted Noto, or just roasted Ashen. So imagine messaging me going, "Well, your roast offended me. Don't watch the stream then, dickhead." And immediately, don't take it offensive. Like, just who have I been wanting to roast? Me, I'm I'll have a bash at anyone, mate. But some of them are some more than others.
Some are easier.
Some are easier to do. And some of them, they're not even roasts, mate. They're just literally me
Talking fact.
talking what I deem as fact. But anyway, winners, map 1, are the boys from Italy. Managed to pull it back.
No way.
They managed to get it done. And we're now looking
No, I'm back.
at potential. Right, I'm still owed down a drink. I know. Please don't think. There. What's that on? Jalapeno. I'm almost out of these. I need a top-up bag. Jalapeno. Nice one. Who's winning? Paige just took map 1. And we put a bet up for map 2. Jalapeno. Nice one. No, I just immediately started to burn, man.
You have to have it in your mouth for a while before you do that.
Oh, it's burning. No fucker said that.
Well, value for the points, hello. I sit and chew
The
on mine
points are
for
free.
hours.
You sit and chew on yours for hours. You want some too?
Yeah.
Attention says take a normal one. Can I smoke this joint? Fucking hell, this stream ends. If this tournament ends, I'm not allowed to smoke my joint, man. Like, this one's fucking brutal, this one. So spin the wheel. It's on this one, right? It's on this one. I need to move it slightly. Which is Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks. Yeah, I need your help identifying these. Oh, and this one. I picked this one. It's the right colour.
Yeah, it's probably right.
Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks. Points. How many points you got? Tensions like 5k. Like, they're ganging up now. They're working together. How many points have you got, mate? I've got a few thousand,
They
mate.
give each other points.
No, they can't transfer them. So there you go.
What was it? The socks.
Yeah,
A big idiot. Just.
I'm eating it.
How bad can a smelly sock be?
It could be bad. No.
Where's the bucket?
No. No.
That's why I'm not taking those speeds.
No.
You're okay.
No. It's not good that, like. Well, get the bucket. Honestly, get the bucket.
Okay, you go do the ball.
Oh no. I'm alright. No. Why would people? He said do a big boozle. Thank you very much for the follow there. COD player 285838828. You've got way too many numbers on your account. Go into your settings, mate, and change your username, because that's too many numbers. But thank you very much for the follow, my friend. Welcome to Barbarian Horde. Oh no.
Back. You want some more beers?
Yeah. Beer. Spectorius is coming in with the fucking save.
Here's the bucket.
Yeah, put the bucket there. Look.
You don't smoke.
No. Shot. Oh. No, that's up. Cheers. Cheers, Matt. Ooh.
Yeah, you need something to rinse that away.
Ooh. Jordan. Hydrator, Saitama. Yeah, that's it. Hot people, people are absolutely fucking.
Another hot?
Yeah.
What?
Betty. Oh, boys, I had to keep going. Oh, Betty, do you not want 2 shots? Do you not rather that? I actually still feel like now the taste of the socks is going. I've got the burn coming through from the jalapeno. Hydrate.
I don't think anything's gonna help.
Hydrate. You know why I'm just like holding the glass like, you will catch it, woman.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't just let go.
Are people even watching the match anymore?
You're not.
So make that box bigger. Do you want to see me a bit more? So make the box bigger. Is that alright? Does that work? Make it small? No, that taste from that bean is just holding. Why is it holding? Why is it still there? I've got like Bernie socks. No. No. Unnecessary that like. Right, I'm on a hot bean boozled Bertie to bring us up to date. Wow. You can have you spinning the wheel, cunt. Jalapeno again?
You should just put your hand down and pick one randomly so we don't run out of them.
Map count, it's 1-0 to the Italians. Oh yeah, I'm actually almost out of jalapeno though. Jalapeno. Awesome. I'll feed the burn now. Like as soon as I start feeling the burn, that means I'm having a drink. Oh. Yeah, bouncing pains are 1-0 up. Is Payne's playing on Payne's account? Shocking that. Man, so quick. Cheers, I go. Get a haircut, you scruffy little cunt. It's like, if anyone's playing some scrims or whatever, let us know and I'll come fucking stream them after this. Because I want to smoke this joint and I can't smoke the joint if the stream ends after this map. Has someone got something going that I can stream?
You're not gonna smoke.
Ah,
That was a good one.
it was a good one, yeah. I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Form, sound, hit, speed.
Nice one. I don't want to come away from this. I feel if I go away from it, I'm going to come back and it's going to be over.
Oh yeah.
Right, this is.
Should we have done the final best of 5 now?
Maybe. But I'm looking, everything I've done and everything I've done so far is purely studying for week 10. This is all data to be gathered. Like week 10 is coming.
Keep hinting that you don't say.
Don't. Not only will we once again have a world's first in Gears history, it'll be a showcase, hopefully some top talent. It's 3 weeks away. Yeah, 3 weeks away. We're going to go where no Gears game, no Gears esport has gone before. It will be 4v4.
It sounds so filthy.
It will be 4v4. And it will be your teams. No random. Right? No random. Top talent, mate. What do you want more top talent? Say hello to 4 players who were in the final on fucking Sunday. Rami, your talent is just as good as ramen noodles. You're warming up, but it doesn't last long. The heat goes fast and you've got to eat them cold. Don't be silly. Pains and bounces. 2-0.
2-0.
2-0. That is the way the cookie crumbles. Nobody's redeemed to keep the stream going, so
90 points on Italy.
90 points.